Alright guys, how's it going? It is Friday the 21st of August 2020 and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright, hey, how's it going? You alright? Yeah. What are you up to this weekend? Anything exciting planned? Quite one for me, I think, guys. I just wanted to drop in before the weekend. I thought we'd talk about Wijnaldum. Do you want to pronounce it Wijnaldum or Wijnaldum, but just not Wijnaldum? Is that all right? Yeah, because you tell me off for my pronunciations. You know I can't pronounce shit. Do you know what I mean? But you know what I fucking mean, don't you? Anyway, I thought we'd talk about him actually because obviously he's missed that deadline of when the club requested, to have a notification as what his intentions were. Now, a deadline is not, not necessarily the club going, you must fucking tell us by then. It's just like, look, let us know by then, will you? Because we want to crack on, you know what I'm saying? And he's obviously been digging his heels in to see what opportunities present themselves over the course of the summer. And the general vibe, we discussed this on the members' website a couple of weeks ago. We've done it on videos on here for the members. We've talked about it on the podcast. Was that Liverpool have got a bit sick of waiting now and they're starting to think that he might leave. Now, what's weird about this is he actually really, really, really likes playing for Liverpool and he's very settled at the club, as Rafa would say, the club. So why, if he's so happy, why, if he's so settled, would he consider moving? Well, because of his age. I think he turns 30, is it in November? So he's on his last big contract, if you like. And you know how fucking greedy these footballers are. He's going to get more lucrative terms at another club. And I don't know if it is just about money, because you can only spend so much money. When they say, like, when they start talking about some of these contracts, you just think, hang on a minute, you can only spend so much fucking money. So I'm sure it's not just a decision based on that. I guess it's based on playing time, financial aspects as well, and also the glamour and, whatnot of playing for various clubs. And he's won some stuff at Liverpool. I think that if Barcelona were not interested in him, I think he'd be happy to stay where he is. He's obviously got other opportunities and whatnot. But I think if Barcelona do really come in for him, I think I wouldn't blame him if he took the opportunity to go there. I would understand it completely at his age. Playing for a big club, like, I know what you're thinking, they don't get much bigger than, I'd get that, but imagine saying when I played for that big club and that big club, you know what I'm saying? It goes on the CV, it goes on experience, I can really understand why he would do it. So they had this meeting on August 7th, which we talked about at the club, and around then it was the club started to think that he might be looking at jumping. Which is weird because earlier, only a few months ago, prior to the suspension of football, everyone started to think he was going to extend. And then it came out that, Liverpool are a bit like, well, we haven't heard back, so they're getting a bit arsey. And then his representatives bit back unofficially, indirectly through the chap at Sky Sports, their transfer guru, saying that, well, we haven't even heard from Liverpool about extending his contract. And if you remember back to last year, the suggestion was that Liverpool were quite willing to not even willing to extend his contract and let him see out his contract and let him go on a free, because of the money that would kind of save as well, if that makes sense. So it's a difficult one. If he is happy at Liverpool, I genuinely wouldn't be shocked if he committed to Liverpool or if he went for Barcelona. I think it could go either way. And I would rather he stayed. I really like him. He's a nice lad as well, isn't he? But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I mean, if he was going to stay, I think if it was as cut, dried, simple as that, I think he would have done that by now. But the suggestion was that Liverpool wouldn't give him the duration of the contract he wanted, and that the financial terms would not be as lucrative as his last contract with Liverpool. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I think if with Ronald McDonald, going to Barca, I can see that he would want to go there. And if that is the case, if that, maybe he's thinking that, I'm glad I haven't committed to anything, be it Liverpool or anywhere else at the moment, because I can, go and finish my career there. So, there's part of me that kind of wants him to go and do that. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what you on about? What you on about? Why would you want to do that? Well, I just think that. Because he's such a nice kid, such a nice egg, that I'd like to see him go and turn out there, and I'd like to watch him playing there, So anyway, if you've got any views, let me know. It's the most talked about subject at the moment, other than Thiago, which I'm sick of hearing. Considering he was imminently signing for us, it's gone a bit quiet on that front, hasn't it? What I will say about that, if you haven't watched any of the other videos about Thiago, is that I think that unless that transfer valuation comes down significantly, it won't happen now. But Bayern have got to gamble. Do they wait until January and maybe get a lesser, get nothing? He might sign a pre-contract with another club and he leaves for nothing in the summer. So the pressure's on Bayern, I would say. Liverpool seem very much like, whatever. We like him. We'd like to take him, but we're not fucking paying. Michael Edwards, I think he's great. I love his attitude, mate. A lot of Liverpool fans saying, pay, stop being tight. I disagree with that one, I'm afraid. I don't think you don't pay that sort of money out on a 29-year-old. I think he's 29. Especially when they've got virtually no contract remaining. So I can completely understand what Liverpool are doing. They're playing it very cool, and I like that. They're playing it cool. So let me know what you think about Gini Wijnaldum. You know the fuck I mean. And what you think is going to happen on that front. And would you begrudge him going to Barcelona? I don't think you'd begrudge him going anywhere, really, would you? If it was a sensible club. And also, of course, Luis Suarez, his future's up in the air. They want rid of him, apparently. I've seen some Liverpool fans saying, I'd take him back. But I wouldn't take him back. Would you take him back? Would you take Suarez back? I wouldn't take him back. We have this, what's the word, affiliation with Liverpool players many times, don't we? Want them to come back. And for me, I don't think we'll ever see a return. Two shocking returns I've seen at Liverpool in my lifetime as a Liverpool supporter. Obviously, back in the day, Ian Rush came back. That wasn't see that as a shock or anything. But the shocks for me, really, and I know there's been some other deals, but the main two I'm thinking about was, first of all, I can't believe that Kenny Dalglish managed the club again. I can't believe that even happened. I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean that when he left Liverpool, when I was a teenager, a young lad, I was devastated. I was broken-hearted. And to see him get that job back again, even though it didn't probably work out as everyone wanted, it's just incredible that even happened. So, I thank FSG for that, because that is something that was nice. Was also the Robbie Fowler coming back to Liverpool. I mean, fucking hell. As if that happened as well. Bellamy, stuff like that. So there's been some, but when players leave, we get we see a lot of fans saying, bring him back, with the top of Coutinho, bring him back, everyone. It's like, let them move on, fuck them, they want to leave, let them leave, fuck them. That's what I say. Suarez, though, no, we're not into that, I don't think, guys. Anyway, let me know what you think about Wijnaldum, and we'll catch up soon, guys. But I see him, I wouldn't be surprised if he went there, but truth be told, if you were to ask me where I think he'll go, I honestly don't know. The last couple of days, a few days ago, I thought he's going to stay with us. But now with the changes at Barcelona, I just keep thinking maybe he'll go there. Like, listen, this is only opinions. I don't base that opinion on anything. All right, so in a few days' time, when he signs Liverpool, don't come back and go, you said this, that shows how much you know. I don't proclaim to know anything. I'm just saying what I think. It's just as an ordinary supporter, right? I don't know what the fuck's going to happen, but I wouldn't blame the lad if he went to Barcelona. If he does, I'd be very happy for him. Personally, I'd rather he stayed where he is at Liverpool. I would be very happy with that. All right, guys, listen, have a good weekend. Don't forget to follow KopTalk TV on Twitter and what's the other one, Facebook. And if you've got the YouTube app, go to visit this channel. Make sure you're subscribed, of course, but tick the bell and get all notifications. And when I go live as well. Throughout the week, and I have been going live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and throughout the day, and also in an evening. And I imagine first thing tomorrow morning I'll be live on here. On a Saturday, I tend to sit outside, just have a little coffee, a cup of tea or whatever with you guys, and a little chin wag. So if you can't join the stream today at any time or this evening, then if you're about in the morning around 8, 9, 10 UK time, pop in, come here, and we'll have a little natter. So. Let's see what happens with Wijnaldum and Wijnaldum. No, don't pay attention. And we'll see what's what. All right, guys, little Rodders there in the background. How many of you remember Rodders? Bless him. I miss Rods. All right, guys, have a good weekend. Take care, and listen. This what do you call it? This COVID stuff's a bit weird, isn't it? You know, I was just going to say to you, wear your mask, just do as you're told, sort of thing. But listen, go on Facebook, right, and search Dunk Knows Best, DUNK Knows Best, and my page on there where I do my podcasts and that. I posted a video on there yesterday, and also on my Twitter account at Duncan Oldham, and on there, there was on national television here in Spain, the equivalent of BBC One, if you like. There was an interview where they were interviewing a doctor live in a hospital in Spain, and he completely rubbished everything that's been claimed about COVID, right, by the government here and everything. He said it's a load of bullshit, basically. And 5 minutes into that interview, they cut him. You know, there's someone cut in, you know, and was like, well, you could hear him in the background going, "We're losing control. We're losing control." What meaning control of the interview? And I'm not a conspiracy nut at all. I'm not one of these people. You know, to be honest, it annoys me when I see people going, "Oh, it's the new the phone mass. So there's no such thing." I like to listen to everything. You know, government opinion. I like to listen to the health ministers. I like to listen to the conspiracy theorists, everything, and try and form my own opinions. But this interview, please do, if you're interested in any of it, go to Dunk Knows Best on Facebook or at Duncan Oldham on Twitter and watch that video. Because I don't get it. You see, like, if I was a journalist on television, right, and I had a guy, you know, come out with a guy going against the narrative saying, "No, this is all bollocks. It's a load of bollocks. You're being lied to. You're being misled." Instead of trying to make him look an idiot, I would be intrigued. Even if I thought he was an idiot, I'd go, "Well, hang on a minute. You're basically saying the opposite to what everybody else is saying. So could you tell us a bit more about that?" But that's not what they did. They shut him down, cut him off. Fucking mint. Honestly, guys, go and watch it. And do you know what? It hasn't been picked up by nobody's touched it. No, you know, in my opinion, they should get that doctor, put him in a studio, live on television with the health minister, and say, "Right, you two, you've both got different opinions, battle it out, let the public hear you." But they don't want to do that, do they, guys? Why is that? What's that all about, guys? I know this is a football channel, but I'm fucking, I'm intrigued by it. I just don't understand why they want to shut these people up. You won't understand unless you watch the video, but I would welcome your thoughts on it. I do a podcast called Dunk Knows Best as well as the KopTalk podcast. The Dunk Knows Best one, I'm talking about that on there as well. So maybe subscribe to that and you can email me and tell me your thoughts about it. Or if it interests you, if I'm waffling, then fair enough. Nothing new on here, is it? But go and have a look. It's in Spanish, but it's all subtitled. It's 7 minutes long. Trust me, it's worth listening to because it'll make you think about what's being said. I mean, how can a doctor in a huge hospital sit there and go, "He said a load of shite. Why would he do that?" And then why would they shut him down? It's baffled me. But anyway, regardless, keep your fucking mask on. Do as you're told. Don't start whinging about freedom. Let's just try and look after each other. That's the most important thing, I think. And look after yourselves. Stay away from any dickheads if you're going out on the piss this weekend. And drop me a nice comment and a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my videos on here, guys, I'd love you to join the channel. Join the squad. You can click on join underneath any of my videos. And if you're on an iPad or an iPhone, I think you've got to use a web browser to do it. And then you can participate in the live chats, the member-only chats, and also watch the extra member-only videos that only members of this channel can see. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Take care, and I'll catch up with you real soon. All right.